Το έχω κλειστό ο βλάκας, ρε. Έλεος. Καλησπέρα. Πάμε, μείνει. Εντάξει, για κάποιο λόγο δεν μου τρέχει από Direct 12, 11. Άμα πρώτα ανοίξω το stream και μετά το παιχνίδι, τρέχει μόνο από Vulkan. Δεν ξέρω. Τρέχει, απλά δεν μου βγάζει full screen. Πάει... γυρνάει, ξέρεις. Και επιφάνεια εργασίας. Ιουστίνος. Ιου και Στίνος. Λόντ. Α, κάτσουμε να παίξουμε σήμερα, Ευκαιρία είναι. Ένα-δύο. Θα ήθελα όμως κάποιος να μου πει. Λάθος. Πώς ακούγεται το παιχνίδι, ρε παιδί. Θες να τρέχει καλύτερα με Vulkan. Nvidia κάτω γραφικό. Ναι, τι έχουμε τώρα, έχω κάνει long rest, χρειάζομαι. Το βλάκα εδώ. Πάμε τώρα, πού είναι τώρα. Ένα long rest. Όλοι θέλουν να μου μιλήσουν.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. Well, rather important.
Να μου πει τώρα για το... είναι περιστάκες.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
2 ώρες.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition, very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Εδώ με τις κάμερες, οθόνες, ρολόγια, ήταν όλα.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter. I hope I can count.
Ρε βλάκα. Λέκε. Θα μείνει εδώ. Ο γορλοκάκος λέω. Ίσως πάρω γόρλοκ, δεν ξέρω.
There it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Courage in danger's shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Δώστε με ένα λεπτάκι να τσεκάρω κάτι. Τι δεν μπορώ να στείλω. Όταν ξεχνάς βασικά πράγματα τι γίνεται. Θα στείλω όλα εκτός από αυτό που πρέπει. Πού το κάνω τώρα εδώ. Μια φορά κολλάει το μυαλό. Εδώ είμαστε. Εντάξει, πάμε. Ποιον έχω μαζί μου? Τον Αστάριον. Ο Αστάριον χρειάζεται νέο βλάκας. Τι χάρισμα εγώ δεν θα έχω. Με τον Baldur τι χάρισμα έχω. Έχω ρε φίλε. Έχω. Είναι αυτά.
I remember who I was in Kreshkalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Actually.
Next time you're eight, the tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. What do you think? We in the tear, but in.
The leader of the pack comes to. What's on your mind? The sooner we find the druid house and head to Baldur's Gate. Someone let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
Έχω πολλά.
That sounds interesting. But on second thought, I'm quite tired. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well.
Ωχ, τι θέλει τώρα αυτός.
You know, I've been thinking,
Αμάν.
reflecting on what tomorrow might bring.
Άστα αυτά σε μένα τώρα. Κατά έλεγα πριν στην Έλληνα.
Will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good.
Ωχ,
I don't want you to run off just yet.
Όλιβερ κάνε, δες εδώ,
Quite the
κάτσε.
ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
True, I'm pretty impressive.
Aren't you just? Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head.
Α, μπράβο.
I'll see you later,
Τα
I'm
λέμε.
sure. Sleep tight.
Άμα. Λέξαμε. Μου άρεσε. Δεν παίρνω κάτι της κουβέρτα, ξέρω εγώ. Τελείωσε. Θέλω να πάρω μαζί μου το Warlock. Ο μόνος που δεν χωράει να μπει ο Warlock είναι ο Astarion. Astarion. Sorry.
So, we're traveling with the famed... Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds...
Πού είναι ο Warlock, σε ένα αγόρι μου.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. That... Where am I needed?
Level up. Fails. Εδώ... Evacuation είναι εδώ βγάλει. Health Review και... Level Sight. Опа. Fortune, what the woo?
And these things have stayed interesting. Moving ahead. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Πού το βγαίνουν από εδώ, κάηκα. Τι θα πω εδώ. Το θέλω.
Let's see.
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
Something's on my mind.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise.
Thank you.
It's our job to get us out of here safely.
It's my job too. The druids
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mom says.
Α, ο πιτσιρικάς εδώ που με κλέβει.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Όχι ρε μαλάκα, 15, δώσε κάτι παρά. Μα κάνει να πιάσει. Όχι, δεν έπιασε. Τώρα λαγγί. Ναι.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it heads or tails. Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Real sweet sense of humor you got there, chum. Anyways, you gotta call before the flip. Heads or tails.
Heads. Πάντα πας για κορώνα.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? Again? Really? Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. That's what I got.
Το booster ρε μου την έφερε.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on. Oh, you have. You definitely have. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care.
Δεν είμαστε
Safe
κομμούνια.
travels.
Μπράβο στο πιτσιρικά που είναι επιχειρηματίας.
You realize your bag feels light. We were just robbed.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise.
Yeah.
I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my boss, I guess. Good. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit. You bet.
Μόνο που εγώ δεν χωρώ να μπω σε αυτό.
That girl. I don't care what she's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run.
Από εδώ πάνω. Είναι τα quest τώρα, ναι. Find the Githaki crates. Save the refugees. Daughter of Darkness, Blood Fontis, Githaki Goggle. Πάμε για την Κάρλα. Τι buff έχω, Αγκάλα.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Κοιτάζω τώρα.
More goblins. What's next? I'll be keeping an eye.
Κάτσε λίγο να δω πού μπορούμε να πάμε από εδώ. Ήρθαμε.
People up ahead.
Something's wrong.
Not like that. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
An oil bear. Please, do you have any?
Shut up, Andrik. Do you serve the Absolute?
Reception, ούλα.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andrik and Brynna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will. He. Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
Παίρνει το πράγμα.
Soul. Absolute.
What did they mean?
Τι καλό έχει αυτό στις τσέπες του.
Strange power resonates within the corpse.
Α, ναι, το σκουλίκι.
Calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Α, νεκρός ήταν.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Μιλάμε ζωά. Ο Βίλτρα μιλάμε ζωά. Εντάξει.
No one stopped me yet. Moving in.
Do you think you can search for your later?
This is it. I wish he'd listened.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
This is it.
Πας από εδώ, βγαίνεις από πίσω.
Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Ας κάνει. Πάμε πολύ πρώτα.
Defender of the people. One near the head.
Άμψο, χάντα.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. Scars don't make us kindred soft meat, and they don't make you welcome in my nest. You'll be missing more than your eye before I'm done. You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Still alive, so that's progress. I need a quick word.
The beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
It's just ahead.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
Κάτσε να τους να πεθαίνουμε. Όχι εγώ! Όπο τον Will τον γάμισε. Δεν θέλω να το σκοτώσω το Όλμπερ. Όχι ρε.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Έχει φαγωθεί να βαράει τον Will, ρε.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Τι μίσμο, ρε. Πάει σαν το φέρει.
Where do I go from here?
Γιατί κάνουμε έτσι. Πω, πάει αυτό το χέρι.
Battle favors the fearless. Look, wait. Finding my way.
My path be true.
I won't give in.
Κοίτα με το μπασταρδάκι το μικρό.
On my way.
Έλμα. Ράτα. Εδώ είναι, όχι από εκεί. Φύγε, 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 φύγε. Δεν πάει περπατώντας αυτή. Ρε άστε τη Σάντο και τη ησυχή γάμο το σπίτι. Γαμημένο. Έτσι. Tranquila, Zael. Έστειλα τους βλάκες να σκοτωθούν και μπήκα και εγώ στη μάχη. Ωχ! Α, αυτός εδώ. Κουβιδαριά.
These boots have seen everything. Sharp as ever. One move ahead. Stench. An owlbear praying them down.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Πάτσα 3 κατά λάθος. Έτσι για αυτό το μπάσταρδο δεν κάθεται να το βοηθήσω. Είναι επιθετικό full, ξέρω εγώ. Μου φαίνεται έχουν δίκιο για αυτό να τους σκοτώσουν. Α, δεν το κάνω, με έχει πιάσει τώρα το καλό κάρδο. Έλα μωρέ μου τώρα.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Δεν το ρισκάρεις. Βάζεις εκεί ό,τι bonus έχεις.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Let's get going. Have to keep going.
It's just ahead. It's huge. I'm not sure I can do this.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Έπιασε εκφοβισμός.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
Μην νοιάζει εμένα ρε, γιατί... Πώς το είχα κάνει την άλλη φορά και τους είχα στείλει τιμά και εγώ δεν πολέμησα.
Defender of the people. Checking things out.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owl bear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. Scars, you'll be missing more than your eye before I'm done.
Ρισκάρεις. Πάλι γάλα.
You're small. You can go.
Shouldn't have wished to live more interesting times. I should speak up.
It's just ahead.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Να τους πάρω από εδώ. Τους βάλω εδώ. Θα κάνω αυτό πίσω.
It's just ahead.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're right.
Πού και ως που είμαστε φίλοι, Different combat. Δεν γεμίσω. Θέλω να δω το map γενικότερα, ρε φίλε. Τώρα τι, είναι εκεί ακόμα. Τι μπag είναι αυτό, ρε μάλλον.
Onward. I'll give it a try.
Δηλαδή θα έρθει άλλος μόνος του.
Nozel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say,
Killing is good.
How much farther can I go? Very well.
Α, το στοιχείο θα πρέπει να είναι αυτή εδώ. Πάμε να πάμε την καραλάτσα.
They're goblins.
I'd rather not turn my back on you.
They're travelers.
If it's all the same. Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead. A hero at heart, of Ronwood. Sure, why not?
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
Όποτε μαρτί 15. Πάλι άλλα.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Never a dull moment. Never wanted the easy path.
Relax.
Joe's becoming a monster. No.
Δεν μπαίνει εδώ. Μάλιστα, όπα, κάτσε πάει από εδώ. Τι πάτησα εννοείς.
The blade of frontiers,
Πώς πάμε εδώ. Τι είναι εδώ. Χαζά αυτά. Να πάω από εδώ πάνω. Ένα σογορείο με το αγνώλι. Πού είναι τώρα εκεί μου, εδώ.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
Have we? I learned a lesson, after all.
You came to resent your tutor. I taught them to fight. What's ahead?
Κάτι έχει εδώ.
Open up.
Ah, it was a great
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Πάμε να τους ακολουθήσουμε.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Καλά.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Defender of the people. A word, if I may.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Έλα ρε τώρα. Κάνω ένα ρολαγί να μου το δώσω.
The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes. A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed.
I've got a long road ahead.
Δεν μπορώ έτσι το βλάκα.
One day I'll catch a break.
Μαλάκα, στο πρώτο playthrough που παίξα δεν είχα έρθει εδώ. Εννοώ ότι δεν... Δεν θυμάμαι.
Sword and the hat. Wonder whose.
Brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Whoever did this wanted them to suffer. We need to be careful.
I won't have a word.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glared. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Τι θυμάμαι, μαλάκα. Πάντα σε αυτά τα παιχνίδια το πρώτο playthrough που κάνω πάντα είναι ό,τι να είναι. Να κάνουμε ένα save, δεν βγαίνει ποτέ.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
Νερό να ψόφιζουμε.
I'll give it a shot.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you best have one hells of an apology for me, young man. You absolute Absolute idiot!
Θα ψοφήσεις. Και το ευχαριστηθώ κιόλας γάμο τη μάνα σου. Είμαστε 4 και σε 1. Κάπως είναι η βρωμιάρα. Invisible. Α! Arms of Thunder. Να πω από 45 ζωή αυτή, ρε μάνα. Γιατί έπεσανε τη ζωή των δικών μου. Arms of Thunder το κάνει το damage.
Where am I needed?
Prevent target from using the reaction. Okay.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Auntie, don't. If it, you best have one. I do. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of God's grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say keep that hole under your nose.
Don't bother. You'd only subject us to her inevitable wailing.
What is it? What's going on? That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off!
Enough, away with you. Blessed silence at last, and you!
Invisible. Okay.
Come on, can't stay idle. Can't slow down. Making a move.
Τι το κάνει γύρω του ρε μαλάκα, δεν έχω καταλάβει πώς χρησιμοποιείται αυτή η μαλάκια.
Heading there.
Ναι.
Injuries need tending.
Αυτό ακριβώς. Από 112.
Hag can't have gone far.
Λίζουν κάπου πήγε εδώ.
Best be on my way.
Τι critical miss μου. Όπως είναι δυνατόν τα μπαστάρδα.
You will not take me.
Τρώμε ξύλο. Λες να είμαι low level για εδώ. Αν επιτεθώ σε αυτά τα μπάσταρδα. Θα σκοτώσω από τώρα.
What's up for discussion?
A fellow wanderer.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it. Today, the same as you. That is why you came to her lair, I take it, to bargain. Because this is her domain. If you are here, her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price. A powerful friend, a terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks. Truth is like a blade, my friend. Or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger. No. This duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer, at least, is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you? My people were recently attacked in the night. Our camp set upon by a band of vampire spawn. In the chaos of battle, one of them stole away with our children. We've been searching for them ever since. We believe this Astarion knows exactly what happened that night and where to find our little ones. If captured, my people will make him talk. So I ask again, Is he known to you? So you have met him? His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. But you're right. He's no true vampire. Not yet. I don't suppose you'll tell me where he is. As you say. Go ahead. The lady of the house away.
Ήθελα να του πω που είναι και πάτσα κατά λάθος 2 ώρες με λέγε.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Time to strike.
Eldritch Blast. Να τους βάλω στο γραμμό. Πού είναι πάλι εδώ είναι.
ready to fight.
Another step forward.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Better make camp soon. Dress.
I have something to ask.
You again. What? Who? What happened? A Gur? What are those vagabonds? Why would they... Cazador. Of course he'd send a Gur to hunt me down. Well, of course he did. I'm hunting a poor innocent for money isn't exactly going to win sympathy, is it? No, I'm here to save you from a monstrous vampire. That's much more convincing. It's nothing. They're not special. They're just easy to buy and morally vacuous. Perfect lackeys. But why send anyone after me? Hardly a threat out here. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show... Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. We just have to be vigilant. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
Πέστε να μου μιλήσετε. Να δω.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Βέβαια. Ποτέ δεν είναι.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster.
Όχι, ποιος σου...
I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get.
Γιατί δεν σε μένα.
I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Γιατί πρέπει να ξαπλώσει για να με λιποθυμήσει.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
The pride of the gate. Look where keeping pace.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Πού είναι η δικιά μου? Την έχω μέσα.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Good morning. How do you feel? Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. I'm just all...
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends. Shall we go?
Κάνω ένα save εδώ. Παπ. Και θα κλείσω γιατί είναι και Σάββατο. Πρέπει να πάω έξω. Έχω άλλες δουλειές να κάνω. Μέχρι την επόμενη τα λέμε. Και ευχαριστώ όσους μπήκαν, όσους θα μπουν να δουν μετά το βίντεο. Γενικότερα ευχαριστώ όσους υποστηρίζουν.